Martin blows by Griner 2 more places, and the lead is 10.
Remember when Brittney Griner was considered unbeatable? Well, Kate Martin just proved otherwise in her stunning debut for the LA Basketball Club in the new unrivaled league. Martin effortlessly breezed past Griner for a smooth layup, leaving the Olympic champion in her wake.
Chisels out space. Money Martin. Oh, yeah.
You gotta love Money Martin. Kate Martin, just an excellent shooter. She runs the floor so well. One of the things that Coach Wade talked about was coming into this league being in shape, and Kate has done a great job of being prepared and running the floor.
That was just the start. Martin went on to take control of the game, posting a double-double and grabbing a team-high 10 rebounds. And get this, she pulled it off against a squad loaded with Olympians. But here's the kicker. Martin's breakthrough performance isn't a fluke. It's the product of an intense off-season training routine that would have most people begging for mercy. Curious about what it really takes to go from being overlooked to completely unstoppable? Stick with it, because Kate Martin's journey is about to reshape everything you thought you knew about succeeding in women's pro basketball.
And Kate Martin with a great decision, knowing Griner coming out, there's no way for her to be in two places at one time. And I love the motor that Kate Martin plays with. She recognizes that she has a shot out there, she gives it up. Just a smart IQ.
Kate Martin just turned the David vs. Goliath story on its head during her unrivaled debut, and it was nothing short of legendary. Imagine this. Kate, once a bench warmer, going head-to-head with Olympic icon Brittney Griner. No one gave Kate a second glance. Her team was the heavy underdog against the Phantoms' stacked roster. But here's where it gets insane. From the moment the game started, Kate blew past Griner for an effortless layup, leaving everyone speechless. And that was just the beginning. Throughout the game, Kate didn't just keep up. She dominated. Rebounds? She grabbed them. Points? She piled them on.
Concentrating on free throws, which is probably something that they may need to take a little time to do.
Money Martin. It's Kate Martin down that left side.
Okay, Money Martin, I see you.
Here's the crazy part. While Griner struggled to make her mark, Kate was out there putting up a double-double like it was nothing. The crowd lost it as Kate made Griner look like the rookie, not the seasoned vet. But it wasn't just Kate lighting up the court. Her whole LA squad was on fire, shooting an impressive 56.9% from the field and draining 13 three-pointers. Talk about teamwork. And the cherry on top? Kate Martin hit the game-winning shot. Yup, you heard that right. Kate sealed the deal.
Martin with 7 on the shot clock. Thomas back to Martin for the win!
Nice.
Miss Money Martin!
After the game, one commentator really nailed it, saying Kate Martin looked solid on both ends of the floor. She does a lot of things well, maybe not one thing spectacularly, but she does a lot of things well. And honestly, that's the perfect way to sum up Kate's game. She's not about the flashy moves, but she gets the job done, and then some. Her well-rounded skills and consistency were on full display, and that's exactly what makes her such a key asset to her team.
Hey, it's Kate Martin. Here's a quick look at our welcome day at Unrivaled. We started with the Fan Fest area. I met all the players and staff who are part of this special first season. Next, we stepped onto the show court. The lights, the colors, it's amazing. And we toured the facility, starting with the weight room, packed with everything we'll need.
But here's the twist. Kate Martin didn't just show up, she showed out. While the Phantom's star-studded lineup featuring Sabrina Ionescu, Satu Sabali, and Brittney Griner was supposed to dominate,
Kate Martin, high energy, younger player, the rookie of our group, right? The youngest player. She brings a joy and a sense of fun to our group.
That 86-48 blowout? Completely shocking. Kate Martin didn't just play the game. She and her team utterly dismantled the Phantom, proving that talent isn't just about big names and flashy stats. The Laces played like a well-oiled machine, with every player stepping up, from Tiffany Hayes' double-double to Kayla McBride's scorching 7 threes. It was a perfect mix of chemistry, preparation, and flawless execution. The analysts who had been drooling over the Phantoms' all-star roster were left speechless as Kate Martin's underdog squad flipped the script. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. And it was Kate, with her relentless work ethic, leading the charge. This game will go down as one of the biggest upsets, showing just how dangerous a hungry, cohesive team can be. No matter how, many stars are on the other side.
From all that high-level quality character that she is, she brings a high-level shooting ability to our floor as well.
I think I started something. Got what I wanted. It did not.
She's going to prove not only to this league, but the rest of the world that she belongs at this level.
Absolutely. Kate Martin completely owned that game. Not only did she outperform Satu Sabali and Brittney Griner combined, but she did it with flair, proving that hard work and grit will always outshine the hype. This wasn't just an individual triumph, it was a message to anyone who ever doubted her. She turned all those doubters into believers and showed without a doubt that she belongs on the biggest stage. It was like she took the spotlight and used it to shine a light on her whole team, lifting everyone around her while making sure her presence was undeniable. Kate Martin didn't just step onto the court, she showed the world exactly who she is. A powerhouse ready to take on anything. Kate Martin went from being a bench warmer to a force to be reckoned with, outshining Olympians like Sabrina Ionescu and Brittney Griner. Her dedication paid off in a debut for the ages. One thing's for sure, she's not going anywhere.
Excellent play. They have had great connection three. Here it is again, Alyssa Thomas. Just easy bounce pass, smart heads-up play by Money Martin to finish for the win.
Kate Martin's journey from second-round pick to standout player is a testament to the power of hard work. Initially overlooked, she focused on honing her skills behind the scenes. Now she's making waves in the unrivaled league, showing the world that her game is anything but ordinary.
I feel really grateful to be in the position I'm in, and I honestly did not expect to have any fans when I came here. I had no expectations in that sort of way, and I think fans liked that. I don't know. I don't really get it, honestly. If I'm being honest, at the end of the day, I don't get it, but I feel super grateful for it. And so it gives me a little bit of confidence. It makes me feel good when I hear the fans cheer for me when I'm checking in. So I really appreciate that.
Kate Martin's path to the WNBA wasn't a smooth one. Despite an impressive college career, she was overlooked in the draft and selected in the second round. But rather than getting discouraged, Kate turned that into fuel, knowing she had something to prove. It wasn't about being a high pick. It was about showing everyone what she's truly capable of on the court.
At the mock drafts online and just seeing, if my name was, in the conversation at all. And I didn't have an agent at the time, so I was kind of in the dark. And I was just talking to my coaches at Iowa asking, have you heard anything, what's going on?
It was a tough pill to swallow for Kate Martin. She went from being a key player in the Aces rotation to barely seeing the court. But instead of letting it break her, she dug deep. Understanding the Aces were stacked with talent, Kate used every minute she got to prove she belonged. Even when the playing time wasn't there, she stayed focused, learning, grinding, and preparing for her next chance to shine. Kate Martin's resilience was the driving force behind her success. Instead of getting discouraged by the limited minutes, she kept working, knowing that one opportunity was all it would take to prove herself. When that moment finally came, she was more than ready. Her unwavering determination and relentless work ethic made her debut in the unrivaled league a game-changer, setting her apart and showing everyone what she's capable of.
The top-selling WNBA player merch, Caitlin Clark, #1 in jersey sales, Angel Reese 2, Sabrina 3, Kate Martin 4. We talked about this earlier in the season.
Even while sidelined, Kate's focus never faltered. Her relentless work ethic and commitment to the little things paid off, earning her the nickname Money Martin for her ability to come through in clutch moments. Her potential was clear, even if the Aces coaching staff didn't fully see it at the time. It's that mindset, staying ready and learning from the best, that laid the foundation for her eventual breakout.
I feel sad that Kate Martin also hasn't gotten as much playing time the second half of the season. I feel like she deserves more, or maybe she deserves a different team.
When the Golden State Valkyries picked Kate Martin in the expansion draft, it was like a new chapter in her career. She went from being buried on the Aces depth chart to becoming a pivotal player for a team hungry to make its mark. It was the fresh start Kate had been waiting for, and she was ready to make the most of every chance. No longer just a bench warmer. She was about to prove to everyone what she could truly do when given the opportunity.
From the Las Vegas Aces, the Golden State Valkyries select guard Kate Martin.
Kate Martin's big break came when the Golden State Valkyries selected her in the expansion draft, and fans couldn't have been more excited. It was the perfect storm of opportunity for Martin, finally getting the chance to shine after years of being overlooked. The buzz around her move was electric, with anticipation growing over what she could do with a real shot on the court. For both Martin and her eager fan base, it felt like Christmas came early, with everyone ready to see her potential unleashed.
Talk about Kate Martin. First of all, Natalie Nakase has experience in the NBA. She has experience in a championship WNBA team. What's important? Corner threes. That is where Kate Martin thrived this past season. 38% on corner three specifically. That floor spacing ability that Kate Martin's going to bring.
Kate Martin's move to the Golden State Valkyries in the expansion draft sparked a wave of excitement from fans. While some questioned the decision, social media was flooded with praise, with supporters celebrating her new opportunity. Fans were thrilled that she'd finally get a bigger role, seeing this as her chance to prove what she could really do. There was a strong sense of anticipation as they hoped to watch her grow and succeed with the Valkyries.